Every single day you look into your mirror and your brain accepts something very strange. If you raise your right hand, your reflection raises its left hand. But somehow the mirror doesn't flip you upside down. Why? Why only left and right? And what if I tell you the mirror is not actually reversing left and right at all? This is one of those questions people hear us from like when we are from childhood and then completely forgot because mirror feels normal. We see them every day. Bathroom mirror, car mirror, elevator mirror, phone, selfie cameras. But when you stop and think deeply, reflections are actually weird. Today, let's understand in the simplest way possible, like no complicated science, just real understanding. And honestly, the answer is not what most people think. Most people think mirrors swap left and right, but technically, a mirror does not swap left and right, it swaps front and back. Sounds confusing, right? Let's imagine this. You are standing in the front of a mirror. Your nose is closest to the mirror. Your back is farthest from the mirror. So the mirror flips depth. So meaning what is physically moving towards the mirror becomes reflected backward. That's all. So the mirror simply reflects the light straight back. Imagine wearing a t-shirt with the text. When you see yourself in the mirror, the text appears reversed, but the mirror didn't decide. Oh, okay. Let me decide. Flip the left and right. It it simply reflected the image directly back. So your brain is the only one interpreting the confusion. So so then why does it feel like the left and right are reversed? This is where the psychology enters. Humans imagine reflections are as another person facing them. If another real person stood in front of you, your right side would match the left side. So your brain automatically assumes the mirror image has rotated around vertically. That's why it feels reversed. So the mirror itself never flipped left and right. Your brain imagined a person turning towards you, and that mental rotation creates the illusion. Imagine a friend standing in front of you. You raise your right hand. From your perspective, your friend appears to raise the opposite hand. That's exactly how the mirror feels because your brain treats the reflection like another human facing you. And here's the scariest part: why up and down are not reversed. So now you like if mirrors are reversed left and right, why not up and down? Actually, the same logic applies. Why don't mentally rotate people upside down? Humans naturally rotate sideways in imagination, not vertically. So our brain notices left brain confusion more strongly. That's why mirrors feel sideways reversed, but not upside down. This is actually why selfies sometimes look strange. When you see yourself in a mirror every day, your brain becomes attached to the reversed version. But when your phone camera shows the real version of your face, you suddenly think, wait, do you really look like this? Because your brain got comfortable with the mirrored version. And honestly, this explains something deeper and about the humans too. Humans don't just see reality, we interpret a reality. Our brain constantly creates shortcuts, assumptions, patterns, meanings. The mirror is a perfect example. Your eye sees one thing, but your brain tells a story about it, and that story becomes your reality. That's powerful because this doesn't happen only with mirrors. It happens in life too. Sometimes people misunderstand situations. Sometimes we assume others are judging us. Sometimes we believe negative thoughts without proof. Our brain creates interpretations constantly and many times those interpretations are not fully true. So so the weird thing is mirrors are not actually confusing, our brains are. So the mirror simply reflects the reality, but humans naturally rotate, compare, assume and interpret. That's where the we create the exchange feeling. So next time you stand in front of a mirror, remember this: maybe the world is not fully reversed, maybe sometimes our perspective is, and changes you everything. Thank you. Please subscribe my channel.